World Cups of cricket, rugby union, netball and women's football. The end of Tiger Woods' long wait for another major. An epic men's Wimbledon final.More success for Lewis Hamilton. Liverpool's re-emergence as a football superpower. The return of Andy Murray.This has been a vintage sporting year all right. But how closely were you paying attention? Take our fiendishly tricky quiz to find out. Answers are at the bottom of the page. Questions 1. Tiger Woods ended more than a decade of waiting for his 15th golf major at the Masters in April, but who led until a disastrous back 9? 2. England beat New Zealand in the Cricket World Cup final after a super over based on boundaries scored, but how many did they hit? A. 22, B. 24, C. 26, D. 283. By how many points did Liverpool lead Manchester City at the top of the Premier League before they met in early January? 4. With 36, which team were leading try scorers at the Rugby World Cup? 5. How many races did Lewis Hamilton win on his way to a sixth Formula 1 title? A. 10, B. 11, C. 12, D. 136. England finished third as hosts of the Netball World Cup. Who won? A. Australia, B. New Zealand, C. South Africa, D. Jamaica. 7. Mike Trout bagged the biggest contract in sport history when he signed a 12-year deal with baseball's Los Angeles Angels. How much is it reportedly worth? A. $300 million, B. $370 million, C. $430 million, D. $500 m. After 5 hours of tennis, the men's Wimbledon final between Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer became the first to be decided by a tie break. How many of the 5 sets were settled by a tie break? 9. Which Kenyan distance runner became the first person to run the marathon in under 2 hours, albeit in an unofficial race? 10. Who won football's inaugural UEFA Nations League in July? 11. Sale Sharks Denny Solomona and Northampton Saints Cobus Reinach shared which accolade in the 2019-20 Premiership rugby season? 12. English domestic cricket's new competition, the 100, began to take shape as the 8 team names were announced. Which one of the following is genuine? A. London Pride, B. Oval Originals, C. Welsh Fire, D. Scotch Mist 13. Which of these teams picked up a win at football's Women's World Cup? A. South Korea, B. New Zealand, C. Cameroon, D. Argentina. 14. Who became the first Latin American cyclist to win the Tour de France this year? 15. Shane Lowry proved a popular winner when golf's Open Championship visited Portrush, but who tied for 6th on his major debut and would go on to be crowned European Tour Rookie of the Year? 16. In September, Kent's Darren Stevens, 43, became the second oldest cricketer after the great W.G. Grace to do what? 17. A 15-year-old Coco Gauff lit up Wimbledon this year, but who knocked her out and went on to win the women's singles title? 18. Which Watford player received 14 yellow cards in the Premier League last season, more than anyone else? 19. Who did Saracens come from 11 points behind to? For more on this story, visit the news article link.